Welcome back. 6 minutes past 9.
We have all found treasures we thought we'd lost. We've got a treasure here, mischievous treasure, I think. Why? We're talking about a tape recording of a performance by the 1960s group, The Scaffold. It's been found behind a cupboard in Nigeria.
It is thought to be the only existing copy, filmed 50 years ago when The Scaffold appeared on the BBC's Talk of the Town programme. We'll meet some of the guys from the band, the man who found the material, in just a moment. Have a look first.
Recorded live at the Talk of the Town, Scaffold!
Thank you very much for the Aintree Iron. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for the Aintree Iron. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for the birds and bees. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for hearing these. Thank you very, very, very much. You stand behind the curtain, your ear to the window pane, listening for the secrets in the chatter of the rain. We'll drink a drink a drink a lily the pink a pink a pink to say that all the human taste, for she invented medicinal compound for efficacious in every case.
I tell you what's lovely. We're joined now by Philip Morris, who found the tape. A very good morning.
Morning.
Morning, Charlie. Morgan.
Mike McCartney and John Gorman from the Scaffold, both here this morning. And you were just, what was so lovely is you were watching that because you hadn't seen it sort of with the colour before. I mean, obviously you were there at the time, but
seen in black and white.
Yeah, what was it like
there
seeing
when
it back?
we recorded it. I was out.
Yeah. No, it's what I love about this tape. All the people that know Lily the Pink. Thank you very much for the Aintree. I do all that. No, when they see this, it's going to be a lovely surprise because it has sketches in it, poetic word imagery. It's all the stuff that nobody ever saw.
Yeah.
And that's the most important. Phil will tell you that's what enamoured him about it.
I loved it.
Do you want to take us through the
How you
tale,
got there?
how it was discovered?
Yeah, sure. I did a project in Nigeria, 2012, 2013, where we recovered quite a few Doctor Who episodes.
So you're on a quest. Why had you gone there? I mean, why?
The thing I do, Charlie, I run a company called Television International Enterprises Archives. I visit archives all around the world, help them with their cataloguing and preserving their footage. But while I'm there, I get to catalogue, and any lost British programmes that turn up, I get, as part of that deal, I get to bring them back. That's why we've had Doctor Who, that's why I brought back Morecambe and Wise, that's why I found the only performance of the Kinks singing Days on the Basil Brush Road from '68. I mean, I've found a ton of
So
stuff.
how do you know when you've got something good?
I've got this brain that I've done a lot of research on this. You know, the secret to it is really hard work and commitment, and I absolutely love it because it's national heritage.
So when
It's
you got this,
Yeah.
what did you do in terms of approaching these guys?
This was a bit different because Nigeria, the guys at the NTA called me, "Hi Phil, we've found a couple more films behind a cupboard." I said, "Can you tell me the titles?" He said, "Yeah, it's kind of some UN films." I thought, "Oh right, okay." He said, "There's one here about scaffolding." I said, "Oh, UN films about water, about scaffolding." And he sent me this picture and it said, I could see the film can, and it said Talk of the Town. I said, "Hang on, that's a music program." That was a huge show in its day. You see, like Strictly is now. Strictly is so big. This was a bigger show. Every week you had a big artist on this show. You would have Frank Sinatra one week. The next week you'd have Sammy Davis Jr. And if you were asked to go on this show,
It's not a bad list.
you were a huge star. And these guys were at the peak.
Frank who did you say?
I can't remember. Frank Houdini, was it?
Do you remember, so that occasion we saw it, do you remember it very vividly? Do you remember that night?
Vaguely, only when you see. It's 50 years ago, Charlie.
Yeah.
It isn't, is it?
It is 50 years ago today.
Talk us through the look, because we've seen the white suits and the sideburns, all that stuff. Talk us through, you know, what was going on then.
Well, that's a good thing about it, is it's not just the songs, it is the little sketches. We do little solo songs. This madman here does a thing called Chocolate Eclairs.
We can show it.
Have you got it?
Shall we show it now?
Have you got it?
Yeah, let's show it.
He
We'll run
eats
it
a
now.
whole plate of chocolate
Okay, let's
eclairs.
run it now, and then you can tell us
Live.
what is behind this.
Look out.
Chocolate eclairs! Chocolate eclairs! I ask you, what could be more beautiful, more desirable than my chocolate eclairs? I love you. Do you understand? Nod your head if you understand. I love you! I love
Did they have any? Did the audience know you were going to do that? Was that?
No. What I can't understand is, deviating slightly, is who in Nigeria wanted to record this and kept it all those years. What sort of person
You should be flattered. It's like the reach. You obviously, the Scaffold obviously reached a lot of places.
Yes,
You wouldn't have
all
imagined.
reach
well,
everywhere.
famous.
Very big
If
in
you go to the
Abuja.
Arctic, that people in their igloos in the Arctic are sitting there saying, oh, Scaffold, very good Scaffold, fantastic.
Very big in
Scaffold."
the igloos, I believe.
Yeah, very big. So big we knock our heads every time we go
You
in.
do. It's got a low ceiling.
But to be quite frank, I can't remember much about
Frank.
the night. Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, I noticed.
Because at that time we were very, very busy.
True.
And it was Billy Cotton Jr.
Billy Cotton Jr., there was the one bit that he did in this show. It was called Father John, right? And he comes on, and in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, and he does this sketch which stole the show. The best that I saw.
What
Billy.
does it profit a man
See,
if he should gain the whole world?
There we go again.
But suffer the loss of his own soul.
I can't stop him.
What does that mean now? I'll give you an example.
No,
The
so
three wise men called Adam and Eve.
Therefore,
and he went out to the field to sow.
so I'm watching him.
And as he
I'm
sowed,
watching
now
him
one of
doing
them
this.
fell upon a
Billy
fertile
Cotton
woman,
Jr.
and his tribe numbered
I'm
many.
talking. Billy Cotton Jr., the boss of a whole of BBC, gets up into the town, out to the OB wagons outside. Stop the tape. We heard later. Stop the tape. They said, why? Because they will never be allowed to put that out. And no way.
It's remarkable. I said, well, the footage is out there now. Thank you so much for coming in and
not
talking
that,
to
not that
Not
one.
that
Well, not
stuff,
that
'cause it
one,
was
but the
stopped.
other stuff.
So I said I should go
Can
down
I-
to London and
But
do it.
no, we can't. I've got to go. Time's
okay.
up.
I could do it for
Live
you.
TV.
I could do it for you live now.
Carry on.
Full episode of The Talk of the Town featuring The Scaffold will be broadcast during the British Film Institute's Radio Times Festival this weekend.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank you very
you.
much.
Bye-bye.
We're back tomorrow from 6 in the morning. Are we going to do a handshake? There you go.
Of course.
There you go. Lovely to see you.
Thank you. You
We're
sit
back
here
tomorrow at 6 a.m.
For a minute.
Thank you very much.